So this tutorial is just a quick rundown of how you create a VTC file. So to do this, you go into Analysis and we click on Create 3D Aligned Time Course VTC Data. And what it's asking for is it's asking for a number of files that we've already created. So the purpose of this is to take your functional data, your FMR, which we created first, align it with your anatomical. So we're using the initial adjustment and the final adjustment files we created when we did co-registration. Then we're using our ACPC file to transform that into ACPC space. And then we're using our TAL file to transform that into our TALREAC space. So one by one, we just go through and select each file. So that's our pre-processed FMR. Now we need the file from co-registration that ends in the extension IA. Then we need our FA. And at the top here it says spatial transformation of functional data. We want to make sure total is clicked. So now it lets us pick our ACPC file. That's a TRF file. And then we need our TALREAC file. So that's all the files it needs. And the resulting file is named here. We can hit go. And once that process is complete, it's now created our VTC file and saved it in our directory. So we have our TALREAC file opened, our VMR. What we can do is we can link our VTC to this anatomical. So at the bottom of analysis, or using Control K, we can link the 3D time course VTC file. And there it is there in our directory. We can open that up, click OK. And now that we've got our functional data in the same space as our anatomical and our TALREAC space, we can now do some analysis and overlay it on this anatomical image. So we can do general linear model single study. It's got the stimulation protocol already attached to it, so we can just define our predictors, and they're all there involved with the HRF. We can hit go. And this will compute our GLM, and it's computed the GLM from our functional data, and now it's overlaying it on our TALREAC VMR. And we have a threshold of p equals 0.005, and you can see regions of significant activation. And if we go into overlay GLM contrasts, we can change our contrast like we did before. We can also define regions of interest and just look at the GLM in those regions of interest.